Off the bat, we're gonna crush the idea that being an entrepreneur is a talent or a gift. So we're gonna start here and talk about how you can develop this skill of opportunity recognition. Opportunity recognition is defined as the capacity to perceive changed conditions or overlook possibilities in the environment that represent potential sources of profit or return to a venture. Can you recognize an opportunity that if it were chased down, could, not will, that's a different one, that's assessment, could be beneficial to your organization? And this isn't like a talent. Again, everything in entrepreneurship is a process. It can be broken down into steps. So let's focus on the steps that you need to take to recognize an opportunity. It's not gonna fall out of the sky. There's no eureka moments. It's not magic or fantasy. It's just work. Let's show you how it's done. When we do this with students, we ask them, what are all the things that exist outside of you? Climate's always a good one, right? Especially as more awareness about climate change, there's more data than ever available to you about climate change. How is the changing climate going to affect your business? Let's start there. There's going to be some aspect where, even if it's getting hot, it's getting hotter out, so it's going to cost more to cool your building. So you have to recognize where the change is coming from to be a step ahead of it. Right? Other things that exist outside of you. Government regulation. This is a great one, right? Some part of your business involves transportation. Let's say you're a car company, car safety standards are always increasing. You can get ahead of it or be behind it. If you're behind it, you can't put your cars in the market, right? There's a reason why pretty much every car nowadays gets a 5-star crash rating because you can't sell a car under 4 stars anymore. Let's look at this example, right? We're gonna look at the Kino Model of innovation in just a moment, but to get there, let's look at cars. So when I was 16 years old, very exciting, the new Mustang was out, and I was test driving it. I remember being in the GT model with the 400 horsepower engine. Me and my dad's in the back seat, the cramped back seat, and the sales guy's next to me, and I'm driving it. My dad looks at the sales guy, and he says, "Are there not side airbags in this thing?" And he responds with, "No, sir, I'm sorry. Side airbags aren't standard in the 2002 Ford Mustang." And that's insane, right? Because Volvo is pioneering it, VW is doing it, all the European brands were bringing more safety features as part of the standard package because consumer trends are going somewhere else. Even before regulation made it mandatory to have side airbag, a lot of higher end brands were doing it, not to be fancier, but to be safer, because the market was moving in a direction that safety was becoming more of a priority than style. One more example, rear backup cameras. It's amazing to me that every single car has a backup camera now. Do you know why? Because in 2018, it became a regulation. Backup cameras really got popular in 2012, 2014, they first started coming on the market, but the law changed in 2018 that you couldn't put a new car off your line without a backup camera. You wouldn't buy a car today without a backup camera. Now they sell kits on Amazon where you can take one of these old cars and slap a camera on your license plate so you can put it back and it goes to your phone or it goes to your new a mirror, your rearview mirror, right? So companies were ahead of it, and even if you were behind it, people are looking, that's the new cultural norm. The basic idea behind the Kino model is that the premium features of today become the basic features tomorrow. So whether it's safety or cultural norms, the premium features today become the basic features tomorrow. Even if it's not in your market, even if you're worried about your competition, and there's more premium version of your product or your service, those premium standards eventually drift down to become the basic ones. So it's like restaurants. Some companies let you order online, place an order, pick it up. A few places let you do reservations online. Most places have their menus online. During the pandemic, you had to have a mobile pickup, a mobile order pickup. You had to have your menu online. And our reservations, I wouldn't even think of going somewhere if I have to call somebody and make a reservation, ask for a table on a time. That's insane. Now, that's just 2 years of a change, right? And that wasn't more of like an upstream high-end thing, this online reservations. It was just innovative, forward-thinking companies were doing. Now that's standard. And that will apply to every one of your businesses. I want to cover a couple more sources of opportunity. That turbulence in the external market, in the environment. Trends is a big one. Societal and perceptual. We have aging demographics, we need more senior living, public health is a big deal, and we're gonna look at the example of HB2. That's House Bill 2 in 2012? No, we had that 2015 or 16?
15 or 16, yeah, I was in high school.
Thanks, Ron. That was the bathroom bill in North Carolina. That said you had to use a bathroom that aligned with the sex on your birth certificate. is basically a homophobic law, right? Transphobic law. It created a whole new business I think is just phenomenal, and that is bathroom signs. Bathroom signs used to be the handicap stall, male and female. And now we've got the all gender restroom. We've got it with different kinds of people. We've got the trans representation here. And then you've got one with just a toilet on it because we don't care what you look like. Your butt's going on the seat. Everyone's got a butt. End of story. Nothing to talk about. All right. It's a really good example of, even though there was a change and it was very negative, it created a whole new business. Right now, there's even like novelty signs that exist out there. That was because of a need in the market. Regulation changed. So instead of telling people we're going to check your birth certificates when you go to the bathroom, it's everyone is welcome in our bathroom. So I'm a huge believer in experiential education. All right, we're going to give you 3 examples. Look at a line, look at a situation, and look at everything in the environment, and start thinking to yourself, from where you are now until at the front of the line, what are 3 ways you could make that line move faster? It's about staffing, it's about technology, it's about using something mobile. Just think of 3 ways you would make the line move faster. Is this going to solve the problems in your business? If you have a queue, maybe. But otherwise, it's just going to get you practicing this muscle memory of when you see a problem, when you're frustrated, boom, stop. Frustrated with something, what are 3 ways to change it? 2 is audit your external environment. All right, draw a big circle, put yourself in the middle of it. What are all the things in your external environment at home or at work, well, in this course, at work, that exist outside of you? Government regulations, the risks there. Think about policies and procedures. Think about bottlenecks, things that frustrate you that you wish you could change. What are the root cause of those things? Start making a list of them. And last, use the Kino Model. Look at someone else in your market who's upstream, or even startups in your market that are really on the forward-thinking, progressive side of your industry. What are the premium best aspects of their products, and how are those going to drift down to become basic needs in the future? All right, work on those 3. We'll see you guys next week.